everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Meg Brown and I'm part of the Nutrition and Education team at Good Shepherd Food Bank. On my cutting board with me here, I have a bunch of apples. These apples were living on my dining room table for the week and I meant to make an apple crisp out of them earlier and I didn't get around to it. I tried to send this Golden Delicious apple to school with one of my kids and then it came back and it's pretty beat up now. I really can't give her a hard time. I did the same thing yesterday. I took this green Granny Smith apple to work and it was in a bag with my computer and it has a bunch of bruises on it now as well. And these Gala apples have been in that bowl too. I tried one this morning and I can tell it's getting a little mealy. So instead of letting these apples end up in the compost or in a trash can, I'm gonna show you how to make applesauce with them instead. The ingredients and materials that you'll need for this recipe are really simple and straightforward. Of course, we need apples. So for about a 4-person serving, I'd say stick with about 4 or 5 apples depending on their sizes. Just be mindful of that. For that 4-person serving, it does call for 3/4 cups of water. I peel my apples. You can use a vegetable peeler if you want to, or a small paring knife, whatever you're comfortable with. When you're done peeling the apples, you'll need to cut them up into small pieces. So a nice sharp knife, either a paring knife or another sharp knife that you have. You'll need a saucepan with a lid. So the apples, when they're cut up, will be combined with the water and put into the saucepan to cook. I season my applesauce with cinnamon. You could use nutmeg if you want to, or vanilla. Some people add sugar and you can do that if you want to. I don't. I think apples are really sweet all by themselves, so I skip the sugar. If you wanted to do that, you could add like a teaspoon or a tablespoon depending on your personal preference there. When they're done cooking, I mash them with a potato masher. You could use like a hand mixer or a food processor or immersion blender if you want to, but you don't need to. This guy works really well, easy to control the consistency with just a simple potato masher. So that's all you need, and let's get going. Okay, I am adding the apples to the saucepan right now, and I will combine that with the water, and I will turn the burner on about a medium setting, and I'll let it cook for about 20 minutes or so. Okay, so the apples are done cooking. They're nice and soft. I just turned the burner off. It's been about 20 minutes or so it's time to add the cinnamon and start mashing. Done mashing, and you saw me add cinnamon. I put a full teaspoon. You can drop that back to a half teaspoon or a 1/4 teaspoon. This is what it looks like with a lot of cinnamon. I just happen to like it like that. That's my preference. So of course, you know, get rid of it altogether if you prefer to not have it in there. Test out vanilla, nutmeg, different types of sugar. Applesauce is an awesome pairing with meats, especially pork. You can also top your oatmeal with it, put it on ice cream. Enjoy it alone, of course. Applesauce is also a great substitute in some recipes for things like oil, so make sure you check that out. And if you enjoy this content, be sure to subscribe to Good Shepherd's YouTube channel. Tons of recipes and tutorials on there, and I hope to see you next time.